Brad eating an apple.
You know, that's
And folks, tonight you may get to see this. Or you may not.
No, there's no way that apple that apple will be gone before he is on the show.
Freaking annihilated that apple. It is out of here.
You know, sometimes you just got to stick the whole thing in your mouth. You know,
I mean,
you never know. Just tune in and find out. You can start the show now.
Let's go live. Let's do this.
Talking Beards, the podcast.
Welcome all you beard lovers to our podcast where we try weird things to eat, play some trivia, chat about life, and who knows, maybe even talk about beard stuff too. Now it's time to meet your host, Aaron D. Johnston and Shawn Big Sexy Glander. And as always, behind the scenes is producer Natalie.
Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody? In Talking Beards world, we're here. We are live. This is episode number 348 of Talking Beards. And
it's happening.
It's happening, folks.
I like it or not.
I feel like it's been like a year since we've been on this show together. I don't know. It just seems like last week's show was such a long time ago, but we're here. We've got people watching. Taxi Phil's here. Barefoot Brains is here. Kyle Waller's here. What's up, everybody? And yeah, we're going to be talking to the one and only Brad Felipe El Taco Gonzalez Petrinec. I think there might be more. I don't remember. I felt like there was more names.
And more.
I don't know. He's had a host of them, but he hosts
Apple King.
He's the Apple King. But yeah, he's going to be part of the crew that's putting together the Great American Bearded Mustache Championship coming up on the 21st. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight with old Brad. And
we are the Great American Goatee Championships way up in Detroit.
The goatee championships. That is the beard and mustache and goatee championships. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because everybody knows goatee is the most prestigious facial hairstyle.
See,
thank you,
professional teabagger. I said so.
There, thank you, Shawn.
I have a sneaking suspicion they actually allow chops at this competition too. Like I don't know why.
I don't think so.
No,
I actually think that chops were outlawed, and I don't think anyone actually has chops anymore. I think everyone.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, definitely nobody has chops for sure.
We have to grow up sometimes. I mean,
absolutely. I mean, the fun has to come to an end, and everybody that has dumb facial hair has to just get rid of it. And
right,
chops are out.
Good Lord, we have a lot of chops in the chat right now.
all the chops peoples. But what's up, Shawn? How you been doing, man? We haven't talked all week. This week's been weird. I've been super busy, and I don't know if you just hated me because of what's been going on in fantasy football.
Yeah, pretty much that. Yeah, that is most of it, but we'll get to that in a minute. But
we will.
Also been busy, but did know you were busy too. So I know you're working the long hours right now, which we'll hear about here in a minute. But I have also had my fair share of busy, and it's a busy happy medium between trying to relax and going to work. So I did get out of town again for the weekend to the lake. I don't know how many of these we got left, so I'm taking advantage of every one. There's no doubt about that.
It's cooling off
freaking weekend. Yeah, but also on the other side of that, I mean, even though it's not warm anymore, the fishing's getting good, so we got that going for us.
Well,
did we catch anything? No. Oh my Lord! I wish I uploaded the picture of Keith's fish he caught this weekend, but I did not. We'll have to do that.
There are so many whalers in here. I mean, chops people,
Whalers too.
like, and what is all the chops people must have just put out a call. They're like, let's all just hop on here. What's up, Tim?
Oh,
Seeger?
I thought you said whalers. I was like, is there a lot of
Well,
whalers?
I saw Chris Wilson.
I
He's
did see
available.
Chris Wilson.
Yeah.
I got that. We got that.
And Taxi Phil
Yeah.
said they need to get
And then
rid of
work
anyway.
is just you get done with 1 month and you're trying to kick off the next, and you're going, and we got all that going for us. So other than that, we could either start with your weekend, or we can go with what else I was doing this weekend, which was monitoring 4 fantasy leagues, including one we're doing here. So
My gosh, fantasy football. That's what you're deep into. We can
I am.
once again, we're going
Let's
to dive
get on. Let's
get in.
figure out before we dive into that awesomeness where I just completely dominated everybody this week.
Didn't dominate in hours.
I that's the one that I'm most impressed to talk about. So, but what did you do this week other than eat, sleep, poop, repeat?
That's it, man. I'm
Work.
I'm also squeezing in work there. That's what we're doing now. I've had to go back to real work, and real work is here. We are deep into it. Second official day of Unit 1 outage. Pre-outage stuff was all last week, and it was busy-ish, but the last 2 days, my gosh, man, I haven't worked like this in a hot minute.
Did you say day 2?
This is day 2 of the official plant being shut down. It shut down.
Aren't the outages like weeks?
Weeks.
Yep. 18 days.
Oh Lord. And you're at number 2.
I'm at day 2, but the good thing about it is we only have 10 scheduled days of actual physical work, and then they'll be like, the people that traveled in to help us, they'll start kind of tapering off, and then we may have to go out and do a job here and there or whatever. But
Gotcha.
Really, we should only have 10 solid days of work. But the outage itself is 18 days, and then they turn it back on because every day it's not making power, they're not making money on it. So go, hurry up and get it back on. But yeah, man. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been the new guy. It's been a while since I've kind of been a low man on the totem pole, and I'm having to put in my dues again, like I did freaking 20 years ago. And
right.
The last probably 6 years of being in that career field, I was in management. So obviously I wasn't doing what I'm doing now. I would pick and choose when I did go do jobs, and most of the time I would
chose not
to eat. I would chose not to most of the time, but if I went on jobs, it was the easy one, or to help out or something. But it's
Right.
part of it, and I'll work my way back up, right? I gotta
just temporarily sub management.
I am
temporary.
I am working again. It's been an adventure. I've learned a lot this week. It's really, I've never done a nuclear power plant outage. I've done outages in coal burning power plants and paper mills and refinery shutdowns and stuff like that, and that's all different. And everything is so procedurally oriented in the nuclear industry, and I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a whole lot, and that's what I've been doing, man. Just working. So I said, what I do, 5 10s and a 12 last week, and now we're just on 6 12s for the next 2 or 3 weeks, and then we get a week or 2 break, and then Unit 3 goes down, and we get to do it again. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, and then 4 through 7. We
only got 4.
Oh,
so
okay.
My next outage won't be until February after that, and we'll have to travel. So that'll be my first traveling outage. February, March, we'll travel to South Georgia and then South Alabama, and then April back at Vogel. So I'll be back home.
Do you travel for the whole 18 days?
So since I'll be traveling, I'll be a traveler out. I will be one of the first groups to be cut. So we'll probably be cut somewhere between 10 and 18 days.
Gotcha.
It could be 18, but it's fine. But yeah, probably.
That's a long time to be in Georgia.
I work in Georgia every day.
Truth.
Thought you just said you had to travel to Georgia. If you was in Georgia, where are you traveling?
Travel to South Georgia. I work in North Georgia-ish. Northeast Georgia.
Is that a big difference of a thing or what?
Yeah. One's an hour from my house and one's 3 hours from my house.
So it's asking if Spokane and Seattle are that's not that far apart, right?
Yeah. Seattle and Spokane, same state.
Those are two different worlds.
Exactly. Same.
So was it?
I bet. Well, you got coastal. You got coastal compared to inland. So
there we go. It was more coastal over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I've been doing.
You forgot that you went to the movies this weekend at least.
Oh, I went to go see Beetlejuice this weekend.
Even this Detroit stuff. I'm a Packer fan, buddy. I don't know.
Yeah. Brad is from Detroit.
Well,
I don't think they're talking about football.
Isn't
they're saying they love you.
Yeah, he did. He said, "Go Lions," or how about them Lions?
Oh, whatever. Anyway,
I'm paying attention to our peoples.
I'm not. Obviously.
And you heard it here first, folks. Aaron does not pay attention to you.
I don't read. It's not that the
Brains.
people.
That's
it's
right.
not the reading part.
Baby.
See?
That's right.
Detroit, Pack. See, I see all these. I didn't see a
right.
one.
Yeah, I'm sure, Steve. I'm sure. I mean, hey, bro, it goes both ways.
Anyway, but yeah, saw Beetlejuice. It was super good.
There you go.
And
I want to see Beetlejuice.
It was good. I highly recommend it. If you like the first one, you will like the second one.
I believe I will.
So
I just need to see a movie. I want to see a movie. I want to see the Deadpool movie. I want to see Beetlejuice's movie.
Deadpool's on TV now, right?
No.
Well, then I need to do that.
Never mind. Fake news.
Might be able to find it on TTV.
Anything's on TTV.
Right. I like it. Ghost got me set up with that.
Thank you, Corey. The Ghost.
Speaking of
Ghost,
Ghost,
announce to the world how you were stealing internet or stealing movies off
the
internet.
TTV. No, it's free. It just says right on there it's free.
Yeah, it's free. Anything's free if you steal it, Shawn.
Yeah. It's sharing. People are sharing. You know, sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
I know.
So
I know.
Let's get into this. Let's get into it. I know you're chomping at the bit, as the kids say, and
we got to move on.
If you watched the show last week, you will know that we started the Talking Beards Fantasy Football League, and we got Shawn and Jake and Corey and Buffalo Thunder and Aaron and Jacob and Drea, Justin, Anthony, and Kyle, and we're in it, and
we are in it.
We are in it. We did the draft last week. No one watched us do it, but it was a lot of fun. And we've got a group chat, and it's been blowing up. All the footballs, and let's get into it. This is your
let's look at the first series of games where you'll all see how amazing I did. You know, I mean, because I'm actually this one right here where I played State Farm, and I did amazing. Like like I don't know if y'all know, but fantasy football is like golf. You want the lowest
points. So look at you. You get the lowest points out of everyone.
Yeah. In reality, I really was I really sucked in this league this week. I did leave an inactive player in even because he was a game time decision and I was on the lake. And I don't think it would have mattered had I played that said player anyway, because the rest of my team, I think, took a vacation for the first week. But I'm very hopeful for the future. Good, congratulations, State Farm. You whooped me.
Hey, man, good thing you got that number one draft pick. You know.
Yeah. Yep. Number one draft pick that did not play this week. That's pretty cool. But the rest of the games there, I mean, hey, Ghost had a pretty good game against Mr. Krieglow.
Yeah.
Massive game for Andrew there, 141. That's a big score, even though Drea put up a massive score too, and he still was able to take it out. And then you have your big game of the week, which would be the next picture, which is the 143 to 139. Justin and Aaron,
man,
had a massive battle.
Whoop that tail!
I mean, not that Kyle's score was too shabby at all. He kind of like made Cardi look Not quite as bad as me.
And Cardi probably put the most thought
great.
process into the people he picked.
If it had anything to do with our group chat and the amount of thought he puts into that, then yes, I believe you. There is no doubt about it.
I heard that Justin Cheatham is going to perm his mullet.
He is perming his mullet for losing to you, right?
And then he says, yeah. So obviously, yes, he's going to perm his mullet. So that's pretty good. I look forward to seeing his perm mullet, and maybe he'll have lots of pictures of it, and he'll post it on the show, and we'll get to look at it next week.
So does he still have to perm his mullet?
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
When you specifically said you would not, do that?
I said I wasn't going to do it, but he said he really wanted to do it, and
he did. He did,
he
and
lost,
he's doing
that was the rule, right?
Them's the rules, I guess.
Them's the rules. He said loser perms their mullet. That was his idea.
You didn't agree.
So he said that the loser perms their mullet. That is what he said.
That's true. That is true.
Literally what he said. I have it in text form.
Are you reading these comments?
Loser perms their mullet. Perms pubes more impressive. You know? There you go, Shawn. Since you're in last place, you have to perm your pubes. Steve Alvarado.
Next we have the rankings after week 1.
Okay. How's that going?
Well, I'll pop it up. There we go.
Pac-Man.
We
hold it down in last place.
I'm pretty low. I'm not doing well. How about that? Right above me, we have Mr. Cardi. State. Wait a minute. Oh, that's Kriglow. I'm like, how the heck did he kick my butt and not be up in the top? Drea's there. We got Justin after that. After you put a little perm win on that one. Jake Ghost, Baby Hands, Andrew, and then of course we have the number 1 position at this point.
My God,
with not only the win but the highest score of the week.
I mean, I'm just a natural at this, you know.
Absolutely.
I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm super good at picking NFL players
by their names.
Hey, I didn't pick them all by the initials of their names.
It is noteworthy that you did pick Mr. X Worthy and left him on your bench for like 22 points or something like that.
I know. So I would have done
not that you needed him.
I know, but dang, Natalie sent me that. She's like, here's this guy. She sent me a TikTok of him. I was like, hey, that's my dude. And it's like, he's on your bench. I'm like, dadgummit, I'm going to lose. And
that was actually one of your higher picks, too.
I don't know. I saw they had an X, and his name was X something. I was like, who has a first name?
He's the rookie. He's the rookie for KC, and it looks like Pat Mahomes. Like I know him on a first name basis, but Mr. Mahomes really likes him.
Yeah, well,
that's my
you might want to work him into your.
I think maybe I need to take him off the bench. I just need to figure out how to do that. That's all.
We'll see.
Andrew gave me a heads up and said I needed to rework my, move some people around or whatever. But like, I tried to log into the app and it didn't work, so I just gave up. So maybe next week.
I would not give up when you started off so strong and your team's looking good. There is a chance you could win the Talking Beards Fantasy League as a rookie.
Andrew says his favorite thing about Aaron waiting until halftime of the noon games after he needed to do anything with his lineup. I don't know. I don't know how this works. My bad.
Game started. No, awesome. You can't do anything.
Should I change my lineup after things are over?
I didn't even know things were on. I had no idea.
Yeah, Sunday is football.
He had more important things. Thursday he was seeing Beetlejuice, so that took that out. And Sunday he had to watch the race.
And then Saturday I was working, and Friday I was working.
You did just fine on Thursday, though. You had Lamar Jackson in there, who did just fine as your quarterback. He was very good on Thursday.
Justin says, so I lost to a noob. You had to have known I didn't know what I was doing. Like you were part of the show last week when we did the drafts. I wasn't kidding. I have no idea what I'm doing.
He picked off of initials, like for real.
I picked several off of their initials, and I scrolled all the way down to the bottom and picked one dude that had the last name of Johnston, and I don't even know if he's on someone's team.
I'm not sure that he is, to be honest.
He was way down the list. So, anyway, that's our fantasy football thing. We did it, and I guess that'll be the new segment for the next
25-year class reunion.
God, you are freaking old.
That's a long time.
So how many?
I think
weeks
mine would have been. Well, mine would be more right now. But
do we do like 16 weeks? Is that right?
It is something like that. I think like 15.
Oh,
I think it's 15 altogether.
That's pretty good. I just guessed.
That's if you it's usually 2 weeks shorter than the league.
Well, we're gonna keep everyone up to date and all that good stuff for the 30. Don't break a hip on the way to the freaking reunion, Summer.
You don't look a day over 26. I don't know what you're talking about. What's happening?
Hugh Johnston scored 6.8 points. Yeah, that's
what
alerted me to it. I mean,
nice. Did you play him over X Worthy?
Probably. I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Well, that was your fantasy football update, everybody. We have some very important goatee championship news to report to you.
The most important.
The Goatee American Championship.
The Goatee Great American Beard and Mustache and Goatee Championships. So
yes.
So let's just get into this.
We have a very important guest to talk about it with us.
Probably the most important guest of all time. I think top 2 for sure.
Apple King himself.
Here we go. Yeah. Let's do this.
He's here, guys.
Oh, I'm supposed to play a video first. Hold on. He gets an intro video.
Here he comes.
Right, Bradley? Am I supposed to do
this?
This
is like wrestling
all right.
intro stuff.
Yeah. Here's the intro video for the one and only Brad Petrinec. Let's go.
Get your recon at the 2024 Great American Beard and Mustache Championship, presented by Honest Amish. Enter one of 27 categories. Learn more at greatamericanbmc.org.
And here he is.
Oh, hey guys.
What's up, Bradley? How you doing, my friend?
I'm pretty much fantastic, thank you. How are you?
You are. I mean, better now that we watched that amazing video.
Isn't it dope? Like, come on.
Such a fun time that was.
I used to work in advertising, and my pals at the old ad agency I worked at put that together for us. So they're one of our sponsors, TMV Group.
That's awesome.
Very nice.
Such a well put together video, and man, how long did y'all work on that thing? How long were you out there bebopping around?
Well, so are we talking just filming? Or are we talking editing? Or are we talking writing?
No, just the filming
out there.
Just the filming was about a day. Less than, it was like 6 hours maybe.
So this was a serious thing. You said there was writing involved.
Yeah, brainstorming, writing. Yes.
Wow. Y'all just weren't out there just
no, we didn't just
dallying around.
No, but I mean it helps because we had a pretty good group of guys. So like we really were able to bring it together.
A lot of good looking facial hair, obviously. I mean,
some.
I mean, too many chops really for me to really say it was like a great video.
It was one chop.
There
were no goatees though.
I didn't pick out wait a minute.
One is too many.
Are you sure there wasn't two?
There was definitely two.
Wasn't there a super long orange chop?
Yeah, I don't have chops. I guess I sort of have chops.
You don't
sort of look.
Yeah,
what is it you got going on?
That's Manchu, motherfucker.
In that video,
you got stuff on your cheeks.
Yeah, all right. So it's a Fu Manchu chops.
Were you or were you not?
It's a chop Manchu.
Fuck. That is a cheek beard, sir.
Yeah, that's actually a cheek beard because your sideburns are gone,
Manchu.
Right?
God,
your sideburns are gone.
I need to shave though. I haven't in a while. I've been busy, fucking like really busy.
What have you possibly been busy doing?
Well, I've been planning Great American. I've been working my day job. I started teaching this week as well. I teach 2 classes at Oakland University.
Nice. What are you teaching?
Foundations of Media Art. I've been teaching it for years, but yeah, I usually teach 2 classes a semester. It's nice to get the summers off. But yeah, it went good. My students are all great. It was nice to meet them. But man, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Fu Man chops? No, Chop Manchu. Chop Manchu.
Chop Manchu.
No, it's not a category at Great American. I guess I could go into partial freestyle. That's where I would put it. Itching his butt. Who, me?
Probably.
All right. Well, yeah.
Steve Avocado, he's just always just throwing stuff in there.
I don't even know what these guys are talking about. What are we teaching, Glander?
I don't know.
How to itch your butt?
Maybe.
I don't know what's going on.
It's Corey,
I can't see all of the comments either. I can only see what you guys are popping up. So
well, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not much better when you can see them all either. I'm not sure what's happening.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Fucking love tacos. Hey, Corey.
Justin wants to see the video again for science. And
dude, you can go on our YouTube. Go to Murder City YouTube, Murder City FHC YouTube. You'll find that. You'll also find we'll be live streaming Great American on there. So those of you that can't make it, you can watch the live stream. It's already scheduled and ready to go.
Nice.
So
look at you.
I figured all that out. I figured I had help from Brian Nelson helped me. Aaron, you helped me with some suggestions. Yeah, I've had it's been good, but we got it all figured out.
I look forward to watching it on the live stream because unfortunately I won't be able to make it because the whole having a job thing, which is super, I don't know. It's dumb, but it's not, it's life, but
you know what bums me out though, is you were very involved with this in the beginning and now you can't make it. And it really bums me out. It makes me sad.
Yeah. Well,
but
I'm less involved now,
but you were you were involved the majority of the way. So yeah, whatever. Maybe you're not with that company anymore, but you're still, you and your heart and soul are still a part of this event.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're still shipping me there.
I'm still shipping Natalie there.
There we go. Natalie's gonna be one of our prejudges.
There you go. I'm putting her on a plane on Sunday, and then she's going on vacation with Andrew, and then they're eventually going to make their way to Great American, and I'm just going to be here eating peanut butter sandwiches by myself and working with the cats.
But hey, you know what? You got cats. I have 4 cats now. 4.
We have 3.
That's dude. But you remember I only had 1, and now I have 4.
You need 5. 5's a good number.
I have 1.
That's a whole hand.
5, no, I can't do 5. That's too many.
4 is definitely an adequate number. You don't need more than that.
Yeah. Do you guys want to hear about what we have planned?
Huh?
What?
For a Great American?
Yes, of course.
For the weekend, starting Thursday, September 19th. Dude, I have cobwebs in my office. What the fuck?
This event? Here?
Yes, this event. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be fun, guys. A lot of fun. I'm so excited to show everybody our city. This has been 3 years planning because we planned our pitch to put the bid in at the last Great American. We put in about a year of that, just putting all of the info together, getting quotes and stuff from the venue. And we did all of that, put the presentation together, put in our bid. Then we actually presented and then we won. And then we had 2 more years to actually lock things down and figure out what else we can get involved. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. I can't believe it's finally coming together.
And everyone's just going to be able to just, be able to reap the benefits of you all actually using the whole 2 years to plan this event.
Yeah, totally. It's we actually have things organized. We finished our trophies last weekend. It's all right. So let me start with Thursday night. Thursday the 19th, we are starting our welcome party at Gallery Camille. which it's going to be a photography exhibit of Eric Perry's photography from the Circus of Whiskers and other bearding events in and out around Detroit over the past 8 years or something like that. It's going to be awesome. His photography is fantastic, and he's like, all of his prints will be available for sale. The proceeds, some part of the proceeds from the sales will go to our charities, but then part of it's going to go to the gallery, and hopefully he actually takes some of it, because Eric has actually volunteered to photograph our events every single year except for one when he was out of town. But he has photographed the Circus of Whiskers and other events that we've done with like different burlesque shows and stuff. He's always volunteered, done it for just because he likes to do it and because he's a friend of mine. And he's doing that again for Great American. He's going to be shooting portraits at Great American, and he's donating his time. So we have that for Thursday night. There's also going to be an after party. So that's going to go from 6 to 9. And then the after party is going to be at Barcade, which is down the street. And it's an arcade and a bar. And there's going to be food, drinks, and video games. And Barcade is, they're right down the street. We've had our welcome parties there before. They're great. We're super excited that they're going to be involved. And it's just a fun spot to hang out. And it's only like a block or two away, so it's within walking distance. We really, really tried to keep this whole weekend pretty much within walking distance of each other, aside from the Friday night welcome party. The Friday night welcome party is going to be at our venue where we held the Circus of Whiskers the past 2 years, which is Smalls. Smalls is an old punk venue that I've been going to it's actually their 25th anniversary this year. Cool. I've been going there for 25 years. I've been seeing punk shows there. And actually, the first beard competition that was in Detroit that was not put on by us, but it was put on by the Detroit Beard League and GAFBO, was at Smalls. And it was also seen in the famous TV show Whisker Wars. So it was on there. So you guys can all experience that.
What time is this meet and greet on Friday?
Friday, 6 p.m. It's going to go from
6 p.m.
So 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. is registration and the raffle. It's actually a silent auction. It's easier to do a silent auction than it is a raffle for us because you have to get a permit for a raffle and all that. And we didn't, we could have, but because we are a 501c3 nonprofit now, but in the past we couldn't have because we were not a 501c3 nonprofit. But we've found that we usually raise more money from a silent auction than we do a raffle. So we're sticking with the silent auction. So that's going to go from 6 to 10, but it's not over yet. At 10 o'clock is when the burlesque and the drag starts. We've booked a whole burlesque show and drag show, but we also understand that everybody coming to Great American may not want to watch burlesque and drag because some people are prudes. I understand. And the prudes can go home at 10. It's fine. Or do something else. Or go hang out in the bar and not watch because it's 2 different rooms. So you don't actually have to watch what's going on. So.
Right. You can just hang out.
Yeah. You can hang out at the bar. And you'll be fine. Yeah. So we're not trying to segregate anybody. We want everybody to have a good time. And it's going to be a good time. But we also want adult fun too, because at Great American, that's an all ages event. But our welcome party on Friday night, it's not all ages after 10. After 10, 18 and up.
But before 10,
yeah, whatever.
It's all ages, right?
Totally, yeah.
So so you can be underage and get into Smalls?
Yeah.
Oh,
totally. They have all ages shows.
Nice.
Just never for our event because we don't really like kids.
But you only have to be 18 and over after 10?
Yeah, fuck it. It's just a burlesque show. It's not a strip club. And even at a strip club, I think you can be 18.
Yeah, you can get.
Well, I didn't know they serve. I didn't know if they serve alcohol or not.
Yeah, they do, but you can still be 18 and go to a bar.
Yeah.
What are the laws like in Washington, dude?
Way bad.
What do you think?
Man, you got to come to Detroit. Detroit rules. Yeah. We can do whatever we want. It's well, not anymore, but
it's a little different, bro, over here.
Yeah,
just a couple of years ago in Detroit, you could literally do whatever you wanted.
And it was just a couple of years ago, and you still pretty much can. I mean, dude. You go down my street. I live off Gratiot. You go down Gratiot. They shut the road down. Like dudes block the road and they start doing donuts and burnouts and dude, it is insane.
And cops don't come,
huh?
And the cops don't come.
Eventually they do.
Eventually,
maybe, if they hear about it. If they don't,
but 2 years ago they didn't come.
No, 2 years ago, no. Absolutely not.
You see Eminem walking down 8 Mile all the time.
So I live at 9 Mile in Gratiot, and Eminem was from 8 Mile. And where was his trailer park? Was it 8 Mile in Shaner? It's right down the street from me. It's not far.
Right down the street.
Yeah. Isham actually grew up right down the street from me. Isham grew up at 7 Mile in Shaner, and I drive by where his house used to be. I think it burnt down or something. Are you guys familiar with Isham? Eastside Hose and Money?
No clue.
Notice? No. Damn, man. Sorry. Detroit rap. The originator of horrorcore and acid rap. No, you're at least familiar with ICP?
Yeah. I know who those guys are.
All right. So ICP, Isham was around before ICP. ICP kind of got their style from Isham. But all right. Anyways, I won't school you on Detroit rap unless that's what you want.
Sorry about that.
All right. So what else do you guys want to hear about? I can tell you about the actual event.
Well, there's stuff about the event. Everything. I was actually scrolling and checking out your judges, and I'm like, dang.
Yeah, we have some killer judges, dude. Like it's Great American. It's North America's most prestigious facial hair championship, right? It is the biggest thing. It's only every other year. You got to put in a bid to bring it to your city, and it's put on by the Alliance, which is the alliance of all the clubs around North America, which includes Canada and could probably include Mexico if they had any clubs.
If they had a club.
I wish they did, man. Could you imagine going to a comp in Mexico City? That would be so awesome. I don't know if there's beard comps there, but God, I would love that. Okay, so Saturday. You've heard about Friday. You've heard about Thursday. Going to be a lot of fun both nights. Saturday, doors open at 9 a.m.
Okay.
So doors open at 9 a.m. Oh, and also prejudging will be Friday also. So prejudging and registration is at the Friday welcome party. And then if you don't get
for a second, we had a question up here. Raven wanted to know what was prejudging.
What is prejudging or when is prejudging?
What is?
What is prejudging? It's making sure that you qualify for the category you're registered for. So they're going to have 2 prejudges take a look at you and make sure that you actually are in the correct category. Is that?
Yeah. So what they'll do
is what Victor always does at our comps.
Yeah. If you're in a full beard category, they'll measure you. If you're in a partial category, they'll make sure that, you're shaved appropriately, because there are rules and regulations to be in all these categories.
Making sure you're not tucking your beard for specific categories like some people may have done in the past.
Yeah, Shawn, did you hear Aaron call you out?
Vertigate.
All right. Okay, so prejudging is both Friday night and then also Saturday morning. Doors open at 9 a.m. We are having prejudging from 9 until 11 a.m. And then the competition starts at 11 a.m.
You have to be prejudged.
You have to be prejudged. If you don't have both stamps on your lanyard, you're not going to qualify. You're going to have to go find some prejudges somewhere, or maybe you wasted your money, but you didn't really, because it's going to charity. We probably will still figure out a way to let you on stage, but don't be late. Come on, don't pull a Drew.
Just try to get it done on Friday if you can.
Exactly.
Yes. Prejudging out of the way, so you don't have to worry about it Saturday morning.
And then you don't have to wake up early, right?
Saturday.
If you get everything done Friday, you can take your time and come whenever your category is. If you guys have our list of categories, that's actually the order of our schedule.
We might have this.
I think we have that.
Yeah,
you do. There you go. Oh, you blocked my face, you fuckers. Sorry about my language. I know it's an all ages event.
It's
wow.
I'm not an all ages person, and I don't care if you block my face. So prejudging. Oh my!
There we go. Sorry, Shawn.
It looks perfect.
Okay, so prejudging goes from 9 to 11. 11 a.m. We got the national anthem. My good friend Fernando Silverias. I can't pronounce his last name. He's Mexican. I can't pronounce his last name. I love him. Good friend of mine. He's singing the national anthem. He's also somewhat of a TikTok famous guy, but he's a musician. He's great. So he's singing the national anthem.
Doing TikTok dances.
He doesn't really do the dances. He's more of like cringe talk. He's real. I don't know. I'll send you a thing. Okay. And then all of our categories are going from there. So this is the order of the categories. So it starts just after 11 a.m. and we have a hard stop at 9 p.m. So if awards have to be done by 9 p.m. because we got to be out of the venue. We got to be out of there, cleaned up. I got a punk show to go to, and then we got an after party as well. So, anyways, this is the order of the categories. This is how things are going to lay out. Now, I don't know exactly what time everything is going to lay out. We're thinking maybe 4 categories per hour, but I don't know. But this way, you can at least see where you fall and give yourself an estimate of what time you'll go on, so you can plan accordingly. We're also alternating our MCs. So each MC is going to go for 4 categories. Then the next MC comes and goes for 4 categories. Then the next, and they're going to rotate. And that is, I mean, you guys are aware. I've been on here before to announce the MCs, but we'll go ahead and announce them again. We have El Chapo from Detroit, who is now in Texas, but whatever. He's still Murder City. We love him. And then we have Taxi Phil from Ohio, Cincinnati. You guys all know him as the president of the Cincinnati Beard Barons. We actually have the 3 best MCs probably in the United States. I would say maybe the Midwest, but they're really the best. Yeah, probably the world. You're right.
Probably.
We really do have the 3 best MCs in the world that are MCing Great American. And we wanted to properly represent the Midwest doing this, not just Detroit. That's why we have Chapo. That's why we have Taxi Phil. And that's why we have Dr. Cosgrove for our third and final MC. He's from Pittsburgh. I still consider that the Midwest. I know some people might say, oh, that's East Coast. Nah, dog. Fucking Pittsburgh is right on the border of Ohio. Yeah, Pennsylvania, sure. Maybe that's the coast. Or, Philadelphia, maybe that's the coast. Pittsburgh, that's Midwest. And I don't care if somebody from Pittsburgh says otherwise. I'm claiming you. You are Midwest, just like us.
Yeah, I could see Pittsburgh could go either way, but I would definitely say Pittsburgh was East Coast. I would be with that.
Well, that's because you're East Coast. You want to claim them, but no.
Yeah, we want them. Yeah.
I don't think anybody really wants Pittsburgh, but
look at Chapo. Chapo is fucking loving this. He is He's like, in the world. No, dog. All right. Yeah, I mean, you are, though. You're great. We love you.
He's so cool.
Shouldn't have moved away. I got to visit you in Texas, but I miss you in Detroit, man. All right, so those are our MCs. Our judges, I actually haven't updated our website in a while with our judges, so I don't have them all on there. But we do have the riddles still, and I can tell you who the judge is from that. But our first judge is the wonderful Daniel Lawler. Most of you know him from the Gentlemen's, what are they called? The Gentlemen's Social Club of Los Angeles.
That's it.
Lawler is also a world champion. And was he best in show? I think he was best in show, right? No, wait. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
But he did, in fact, win his freestyle category.
He did. He's first place freestyle in the world. And look at that fucking honeycomb beard. It's amazing.
Rumor has it he's still washing wax out of his beard to this day.
I didn't see any in there a couple weeks ago, but there might have been some. There probably was.
He was looking
I didn't feel
close,
any when he was
too.
going down.
I'm
not supposed to say that, am I?
No, that's the part you don't say out loud. Anyway, go ahead.
Sorry, Lawler. He doesn't know anyways. You got to notify him. He actually doesn't know he's judging yet. We're going to tell him about an hour before the event. So
perfect. Good timing. Yeah. You'll have him there.
That's all he needs. He'll be there at least.
It's a pretty quick trip from Los Angeles.
Yeah, no, he's coming. I know he's coming.
Okay, cool. It's good to have him on site.
Yeah. All right, so next up, if you want to scroll up for me, we have Dan C. Bearded from Flint, Michigan. Or no, he's from Grand Blanc, Michigan, which is actually right next to Flint, Michigan. Okay. And those of you familiar with Flint, Michigan are probably familiar with MC Breed. No? Yeah.
More about
MC Breed either? Nobody knows hip hop around
I think
here.
Everyone associates Flint, Michigan with their award-winning water. Yeah. I think that's,
hey, you know what? Funny story about the water.
I've seen the show.
So we, in our earlier days as a club, we were collecting water for Flint, and Logie and I were the ones that brought it up. And it happened to be the drop-off location was a homeless shelter. And it was also like they were giving out food and stuff and whatever. So we went in to drop off the water, and we were asking, like, hey, where do we drop this off? Blah, blah, blah. And the lady's like, oh, come right this way, guys. It's right over here. She's pointing us to the food because she thought we were homeless. She thought me and Logie, do we look homeless to you? And then when she realized that we were there to drop off water and we told her, we're like, no, we're actually here to drop off water. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's like, dude, it's cool. It's not the first time actually, but I thought it was funny.
That's pretty funny. Did you eat while you're there?
No, we didn't.
Oh.
No, I just meant like, what's on the menu?
Right? I mean, it's rude to turn down food, right?
No, yeah, dude, no, I know. I should have. But anyways, so Dancy Bearded, he is a famous YouTuber. He's a social media influencer. Most people know him in the bearding community. Best weed, worst water. So Dancy Bearded, we're excited to have him. He's been to the circus a couple of times. Great dude. I don't know if I've actually personally met him. I've always been too busy, like running around trying to make sure things are going smooth to actually like talk to anyone. A lot of our guys are cool with him, so it's great. I'm glad to have him. It's gonna be awesome. Next up, we've got Courtney Graham coming all the way from Utah. Like,
oh, see, Courtney.
Come on, now Courtney's awesome. She's great. I'm so excited that she's coming to judge. We actually, I think my first time meeting her was in Utah, Great American, and I just thought she was great. She let us borrow her George Foreman grill so we could make burgers in our hotel room, and it was great. Nice. It was awesome. But yeah, she's won multiple competitions. She's just an all-around great whiskerino. And I mean, she did that with her own hair. That's amazing.
Crazy. That's so much freaking hair.
Right. And we've seen her do amazing creative beards as well. So she's she's done both natural and creative. So we're excited to have her.
Hey, Eric, to be fair, I guess that's all I got to say.
Oh, hey, I mean, we all look homeless.
I'm just playing, buddy.
That's funny.
All right.
Wait, whoa! We're not keeping our judges Midwest.
I think he was.
Was that a joke?
Joking.
Oh,
okay.
It was.
Utah is not considered Midwest, are they? They're like West.
Oh,
West,
it's definitely
West.
Midwest.
Is Utah Midwest?
I don't know. I would think that would just be West.
Yeah, I don't know. All right,
Utah is so not Midwest.
No, I didn't think so.
That's over here by me.
Judge number 4.
Judge number 4.
Also not Midwest, I don't think. But it's Inkara. You guys all know Inkara and love her. She's from Georgia,
and she is amazing.
She's from North Carolina.
North Carolina. North Carolina is not Midwest.
No, she is super East Coast.
100%.
East Coast. Yeah. But she's one of the greatest people in the community. Those of you that have been bearding for a while all know her. And if you haven't met her yet, guess what? You get to. And
she's the bestest.
She is the bestest.
100%.
Eric Show said Pennsylvania is Midwest, so is Utah. So you get them.
I didn't say Pennsylvania. I said Pittsburgh, which is a city
in Pennsylvania.
I didn't say all of Pennsylvania.
Midwest getting?
I cut it. You guys.
Oh, that was Eric that said that.
Judge number 5. Yeah. Now everybody knows this guy. He is a freaking legend in bearding. He's also the guy that puts on nationals. Brian Nelson, president of the Austin Facial Hair Club, president of the World Beard and Mustache Association, or whatever it's called. He's everything. The guy's everywhere. He's also one of the stars of Whisker Wars from back in the day. I mean, Brian Nelson, I've looked up to this guy for a long time. I remember watching Whisker Wars when I first started out in bearding and seeing that show and thinking, man, these guys are great. I hope they film that I'm at a comp I'm at. And I was never on there, which whatever. It's fine. It was like kind of coming to its end when I was first getting into bearding. So there was filming going on at a New York comp I was at, but it was not for Whisker Wars. But anyways, Brian Nelson, great guy. Super stoked to have him. Can't wait to show. I mean, he's been to Detroit a bunch of times, but he's never been to our competition before. So I'm stoked to have him at one of our competitions. And now you fucking Wags, dude.
Brian is super rad. And then
Wags is going to be a judge.
Super rad as well.
Yeah, Wags is one of the greatest. She's one of my favorite whiskerinos in the world. I love her to death. She's a good friend of mine, and she's just great. She comes up with some super creative beards, and she's just awesome.
Also from the Midwest.
Yeah. Well, actually, she lives in Pittsburgh and Cleveland, so I would say, yeah, that's Midwest. But we don't have all Midwestern judges. We got LA. We got all right.
You got Canada.
Yeah, we got Nick, who's actually I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's Narinderjeet. I don't know if I did not say that. So we call him Nick.
I think it's Narander. I can't even say it right either, but I have met Nick. Nick is the man.
Super good dude.
everything I know of Nick. So I asked around because I was trying to find judges, and I obviously got help finding the judges. And actually, Christine mentioned that Nick would probably be a great judge, and
absolutely,
he's a part of her club from Vancouver.
Yep.
And from what I hear, he's a great guy. I know he was at Worlds while I was there, but I did not get to meet him. So
do you know how long that dude's beard is?
No, I don't.
That dude's beard is really long.
Well, I can't wait to meet him and see. I'm
I was like, speaking of tucking beards, I wish that picture right there was the picture.
So it looks like you've got like a business beard, but like
totally, yeah. Well, that's what
and
I
you
thought.
pull it out, and he competes.
He just unrolls it, right? That's really cool. Really, really cool. But we're really excited to have him and show him around the city. I mean, it's just, man, you guys, I think we really have some of the most all-star judges to ever sit on a panel.
Viking,
and I'm stoked on it.
I agree. I agree. Between your MCs and your judges, you're killing it.
Now let's you guys want to talk about the sponsors a little bit. I really want to get to so obviously Honest Amish, they're our title sponsor. Aaron, you're the one that got them involved in this. I really appreciate you. I can't thank you enough because you actually communicated with me. The people there now don't really communicate with me, but I don't want to talk bad about them. I think they're great. They gave us a lot of fucking money to put this on, and we really appreciate it. They've done a lot for bearding over the years, and a lot of that was thanks to Aaron. So, Aaron, thank you.
You're welcome. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and then Natural Viking. Natural Viking is another one of our large sponsors. They are from Michigan here. They do a lot of Renaissance festivals, and they put on some events at Renaissance festivals. They're also a great product. They are also balms and oils and soaps. Their soaps are great, man. I've tried their soap, and it is like some of the most like strong smelling soap I've ever used. And like I put it on, and I smelled good throughout the day. I prefer natural soap. Their soap is natural, and when I use theirs, I don't smell like BO at the end of the day. But oftentimes when I use other soaps, I got a little bit of a stench at the end of the day. I'm getting old. I get stinky. I don't know what my deal is. So Natural Viking, super stoked to have them. Ruby Bees, hemp infused honey. So it's CBD honey, right?
That sounds tasty.
Yeah, we're extremely excited to have them. So it is actually one of my screen printers companies. They're coming to vend, and they are, yes, Natural Viking is veteran owned. Ruby Bees, CBD, great. It's honey. I mean, how can you go wrong with CBD infused honey?
Right? No, that
how
sounds
do you
amazing.
Smoke honey.
Yeah. You're not going to smoke it.
You don't smoke the honey, Shawn.
Yeah, and then we also have Butter. Butter is a cannabis company. So they will be there set up, and they won't be able to vend or sell cannabis, but they are allowed to hand out cannabis. So they will be giving away free pre-rolls to people. So come on in, you get to get high. If you like to smoke marijuana, this is the event for you. And if you like to drink, obviously there's booze. And if you like things that are non-alcoholic, well, I'm a coffee snob and I don't drink. Actually, tomorrow I celebrate 21 years sober. But I brought in the Detroit Coffee Club, and they will be setting up an espresso bar. And so there will be lattes and cortados, and any sort of espresso drink you want will be there.
So amazing, man.
Yep. And then if you scroll up a little bit more, TMV Group is they created the video for us. They're one of our sponsors. They did that free of charge. Normally that would cost a lot of money. They will not be vending. I reached out to them. They don't really have anything to sell or anything like that. But they're going to try and win an award for that video. So let's hope they win it.
I hope so.
That'd be cool.
It was a cool video.
I mean, it would get bearding into a national spotlight, right? Like a bigger national spotlight and a different spotlight than what we normally get in. So I think it would be pretty cool. And then Barcade is one of our sponsors. They is where our after party is going to be for Thursday night. Barcade's fucking great, really cool. They're actually in other cities as well, but obviously just the Detroit one is the one that's sponsoring us. So very excited for our sponsors. And also for the event is a long event, right? It's from 9 in the morning until possibly 9 p.m. Hopefully we're out of there by 8 or 7, but we'll see. We got a lot of people that have been buying tickets, so it could end up being a pretty long event. So Chapo, you need to fucking keep shit rolling. Sorry about my language.
That's gonna be the hardest thing. That's gonna be your
Steve.
hardest thing of all night is to keep El Chapo rolling.
Well, luckily he's in heats, right? He's only doing 4 categories at a time, and then we can bring on someone else that might be a little faster.
Right.
So we
or bring in stuff that makes him faster. I don't know. Like, you figure it out.
So it's a long event. People are going to be hungry. So we are bringing in El Taco Dojo. They're going to be set up in the kitchen, and they will be vending tacos and other good foods because you can't have a Murder City event that I'm a part of without tacos. So we will have tacos and other foods. Hopefully there'll be pre-entry, but I cannot promise that. The venue, I've been talking to them about this for the past year, and they still won't give me a straight answer. I'm fucking hate venues. I like the small venues because they're my friends. Like at Smalls on Friday night, the owner is my friend, dude. I see him at shows all the time. Like I get to talk to him. He's a great dude. He doesn't care what happens. And yes, he'll be cooking Friday night as well. So there will be food Friday night.
We'll be cooking tacos. Tacos?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, probably. He has different menus all the time, but I'll tell him we should probably have tacos.
Perfect. Nailed it.
Yeah. And then so Sunday, hangover brunch is going to be at Elephant & Co., which is also Duped Donuts, which is vegan donuts and espresso drinks. And then also Elephant & Co. is Detroit-style pizza, but it's like really good specialty Detroit-style pizzas. Like their elote pizza, dog. It is so good. There's chorizo and corn and cilantro on this pizza, and it is one of the most amazing things you will ever have.
Well, there better be if it's elote.
It's so good.
Corn on a pizza. This is amazing.
No, and I spoke with the manager today on the phone, and he told me that they will be offering 20% off to anybody that mentions they're there from Great American on Saturday or Sunday. And it's right behind the Masonic Theater or Masonic Temple. If you're going to the event and you were hungry and before you go in, or maybe after when you're leaving, head on over to Elephant & Co. because you'll get 20% off if you let them know you're coming from Great American. And I think that's just one of the coolest things ever.
Which pizza has the elephant on it?
That's the one that you eat after you ingest everything you got from butter.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. Have to go to butter, and then go to Elephant & Co. And
everybody find the butter reps walking around. That's where exactly need to be.
And then obviously we do have an alliance meeting Sunday morning. That's going to be at the Motor City Casino. There will be an after party on Saturday after the event. That's also going to be at the Motor City Casino inside one of the bars there. I actually have the name of the bar. I'll set up an event page for it. I have not done that yet because I just found the name of the bar and talked to a representative from Motor City. So the alliance meeting is from 10 a.m. until noon. The hangover brunch is from 11 a.m. until 2. There's a little bit of overlap. So those people that are not going to the alliance meeting can go get brunch before we do. And it's going to be a good time, man.
Gosh.
Yeah, it's going to be one hell of a weekend.
Dude, I said all the information.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably more that I could give, but
yes,
there's not really any
Show
time.
him the way, Steve. Show Raven. Raven, by the way, the guy coming in on Raven is another Shawn, and he is from Spokane Beard and Mustache. He is coming out there to represent us at your comp. So,
Hell yeah.
And he needs to try.
Yo. No, it's not a Detroit hot dog. It's a fucking Coney. You got to go to Lafayette Coney.
You got to do it.
Or Dooley's, either Lafayette or Dooley's. Lafayette is right. It's right next to American. And then Dooley's is in Mexican Town off Verner. Dooley's is the one that Anthony Bourdain, it was on his show, and he was there, and he said there's no Coney like a Dooley's Coney. That either Dooley's or Lafayette. I say go to both. You know what? I'll go with you.
There you go.
But if you go to Lafayette, you use that fucking bathroom. You go there and you use the bathroom.
Use the bathroom.
There you go, Shawn. Use the bathroom.
Actually, we have a poster for Great American hanging at Lafayette.
So go to Lafayette, see the bathroom, check out the poster.
Get a Coney.
And get a Coney.
Get 2 Conies. Or 3.
Get 2. Why not?
2 or 3 and surprise and a Verner's. If you don't get a Verner's, you didn't go to Detroit or Faygo. But I don't think they have Faygo.
Well, they should. I think every restaurant in Detroit should legally have to have Faygo.
I agree. And there will be Faygo at the Masonic. They have a contract with the Masonic Temple, so there will be Faygo available. Those of you that want to drink it
on everyone from the stage.
From what I hear, one of the competitors may be doing that.
How is that going to work? Will the temple just be super pissed if that happens?
I mean, ICP, the Hollow Wicked is at the Masonic this year.
Oh, so they don't care. They're fine.
Yeah, they're cool with it.
They have proper cleaning supplies for.
They know what's up.
Yeah, they know how to do it.
Brad, I was there last year. It was awesome. Took my stepdaughter.
I can only imagine how cool an ICP concert in Detroit has got to be.
Dude,
right.
It was great. It was very cool. Yeah.
Well, hopefully they show up to the Great American. That'd be pretty good.
And, Cardi's been talking about that. He's like, hey, yo, you got to invite like Violent J. And I'm like, I don't know Violent J.
You live in Detroit. Of course you do.
I mean, we invited Isham to the Circus of Whiskers, and he's like, yo, I might come. He never showed up.
Oh.
But you know what? I'm going to invite Isham. I'd rather Isham than Violent J. I ain't going to lie. Isham is
invite all of them.
You know what? Yeah, we're going to invite everybody on Psychopath.
You heard it first here, people. Isham is way better than Violent J.
Hold on. So
breaking news.
One thing.
Are you giving out trophies?
You're good, man. You got time. Come on.
All right. So I want to show the trophy, but I want everybody to kind of take a guess. So first off, what's Detroit known for? Think back 50s, 60s.
Cars. Yeah.
Cars is one thing, yes. What did you say?
Motown.
Okay.
Giant fire.
Think Motown. What do you think? What do you think when you think of Motown?
Gold records.
Motown.
Fucking A. All right. So our trophies.
Natalie's cheating. Look at this.
These are our trophies.
There's no freaking way Natalie got that. That's a freaking. She knew there was freaking.
Yeah.
record.
So I know I've seen people do records for comps this past couple of years.
Yeah.
We've had this plan for 2 years now. So I've been kind of like bummed every time I've seen someone else do records. But if they've done full-size records and have they looked this badass? No. No offense to any of the other ones that did records, but
those look pretty. That's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie.
And we
first, second, and third.
So second place is silver, third place is bronze.
But it's
still a full size.
Yes, still full size. They're all.
That is crazy.
That is ridiculous.
Do you know how long these took? Oh, and we got to thank Aaron from. Fuck, I can't remember the name of the record shop. He donated the records.
That's cool.
It was. I'll come up with the name and I'll post it online. Oh, dude, yeah, we did do pistons one year, for cow. But yeah, we're a DIY club. We've always made our trophies. We're never going to stop making our trophies. We do all the planning. We do everything. We're building the fucking stage for Great American, guys. Like, no kidding. We've got, one of our members works for, he's a stagehand all over the city and works for a company. So they're donating parts of the stage for us. They're doing also bringing in the sound guy.
That sucks.
Yeah, dude. I'm not.
Kudos to you.
I'm going to help carry shit in, but that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there is a stage there, but it's not as big as we want it. So we're building the stage out. We're adding a small little catwalk. So it's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be a good time.
So amazing, man. I'm sorry I'm not gonna make it. I feel super sad.
It's fine. I'm bummed you're not gonna be there, but you can watch the live stream. So
I'm going to watch the live stream. And where can people watch this live stream?
I want to watch it.
If you go to YouTube, search for Murder City FHC, and it's on there. It's already scheduled. Go ahead and subscribe to Murder City FHC on YouTube now so you'll get notified.
Murder City FHC on YouTube, and then they're going to go live. And then do you do anything else on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, I mean, we posted our commercial on there. We post videos that we got our polar plunge on there. Yes, we will post on there occasionally. Usually it's videos after the fact. We don't really go live. But now that we have the capability to go live, we might go live for the circus every year in other events.
Fantastic idea.
Yeah, I mean, we may as well. We got the capability. I mean,
you have the technology.
We are now also a 501c3 nonprofit. I mean, we may as well really start putting it out there and like trying to raise more and more money for different charities, and
maybe 1 year down the line, it's broadcasted live by Talking Beards. Who knows? You know,
dude,
you never know.
That was actually the original plan. That was the original plan, and then like originally Scott was going to help me do it, and then he kind of left bearding, and so then I kind of just started figuring things out myself. And yeah, he's doing great. I talk to him once in a while. Still, I love Scott to death.
Scott's doing his thing. He's a good guy.
He's great. And wait, what was that about teabagging, Logie? Can we bring that back up?
Oh, what? Yeah. So teabagging.
I'm not posting that video on there, Chapo. I am a teacher, so if that video makes it online, I might get in trouble.
Yeah. So let's not bring. It never happened.
Never happened.
No, I mean, I'll show you in person what we're talking about
as your lawyer,
but I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, Brad, thank you for all the information and telling us everything that there is to know about the Great American Bearded Mustache Championships. And your website, greatamericanbmc.org, has all of the information on there. I'm sure you can still get tickets to the event. There's the event page, there's categories, there's charities, the accommodations, everything is on that website, as is the Facebook event page.
And actually there's a link to the live stream on there as well.
On the website.
There is.
You go.
I added that
just
very cool.
I haven't updated my judges, but I've updated the link to the live stream.
Right?
It's an asshole.
So nobody has to miss out. Everybody can check it out and go watch it on the 21st, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern time.
Dude,
are you guys gonna when you start broadcasting? When do you think
11 the broadcast is gonna start at the national anthem. When that goes, we're hitting live.
There you go.
So you guys can all start when the count starts. Thank you guys so much for having me on. This was fun. I love coming on with you guys. Sean, this is my first time with you. You're fucking great. Thank you for having me.
It was
Aaron,
great.
I love you. I'll always love you.
Great guest.
And,
love you, man.
Anytime you guys want to have me back, I'll come shoot the shit with you. If you want me to deep throat a banana, I'm down.
Perfect. So so next time we're going to have the deep throat banana contest. It's going to be you, me, and Sean.
We might Brett. We'll bring Brad on for our next food challenge. Let's do it.
We'll see who can eat the most bananas without chewing them.
I am so down. And you know what? After the 21st, I'm going to be stress free. I'll do whatever you want.
All right. I'll hold you to that.
I love bananas. Don't ruin this for me like you did.
I don't like bananas.
Dude.
Yeah, me and Sean can't eat pickles anymore.
I can't eat pickles.
Worst idea ever eating that nasty.
My wife picks them off my McDoubles because I never freaking remember their freaking stuff.
So gross.
Dude, I love pickles.
Yeah. Same.
I did. No,
freaking
don't eat a sour. Don't eat a sour. Don't eat a Warhead one.
Sorry, guys.
Anyway,
I won't.
Thank you for coming by, Brad.
All right, thanks, guys.
We love you,
Go check out the Great American.
Everything's
better with butter.
Go get some butter at Great American. Go. So, man, what an awesome
Great
time.
show.
Brad always just brings it. He's such a delight, and that whole crew has put together an amazing event up there in Detroit. The 21st, man, it's coming up in just a couple weeks, and if you're on the fence, you should get off of it and just go to Detroit. You should go.
If life permitted more travel for me right now, I would be in Detroit on the 21st. There is no doubt.
I would love to be there with you, man. I'd love to be going up there, but sometimes life's and things happen, but everything keeps trucking along, and man, it's going to be an amazing event. It is. I know it is, and you're in for a heck of a time. Take some extra time off, get to Detroit on Thursday morning and take it all in, man. Take it all in and enjoy yourself up there. Go get some mama's spaghetti or whatever. There's car museums.
Get some conies.
It's Detroit, man.
You gotta get conies. It sounds like
go see the city. Go look for Eminem and all that good stuff. He might be out. Who knows? He might be out cruising around. So, yeah. Thank you everybody for watching. We went over a little bit tonight, but it's all fine and dandy because it was well worth it because, Brad was here. That's it. So, that's it, man. That's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. Thank you.
Hey, it was fun. Everybody. This was great.
And
we'll see y'all next week. Thanks for tuning in.
See y'all next week. I'm a close the show with this video just for Justin if he's still watching.
You got to. This video.
All right, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Get your freak on at the 2024 Great American Beard and Mustache Championship, presented by Honest Amish. Enter one of 27 categories. Learn more at greatamericanbmc.org.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Go to Detroit.